continuation to the previous class. So, in the previous class what we have did, we have passed that variable to the data flow task dynamically by giving question mark, right. Now, see here there are multiple options in the data access mode. If you want to give the table name, you can give the table. You can also pass the table name from variable. Variable is nothing but the variable which is there in the package, right. You can give SQL command. You can pass this SQL command from the variable also. Now, what I am going to do? I am going to pass this SQL command from the variable. See what I am going to do. First, I am going to build an SQL command. Go to the control flow. I will just go here, select right. I will just select right some query. So, I will name the query as, because the query will always be in the string, right. There is no var here, just you will have the string format. That's it. String is a var, and everything you can just var string. So, in the value node, I will just go to the expression, click on this. So, in the 2012, you directly see the expression here, but prior to SQL Server 2012, you need to go click on this, okay, and go to the view and click on the properties. Then you will get the properties window. In properties window, you need to write an expression here, okay. So, how to write an expression here? In the quotes, control V, quotes. So, what I want here, instead of this question mark, what I want? I want to add the variable. So, if I give expressions, just I will get company, you can see the value at the bottom, company very year, but here I want to pass that variable at the rate of year. So, how to pass that variable? Just drag and drop it here, and after that what I will be doing, I will just keep a question mark, sorry, this one plus, yeah, I can give this way, string up to here I am giving quotes and I am adding plus symbol. So, when I do this, what happens? I am concatenating both the strings. So, in the SQL Server, when you want to concate, how you are going to concate the strings? Normally, we will concate using this way, right. So, if I want to add select, I want to add ABC
plus symbol,
ABC plus BCD. So, how you are going to use? You are going to keep in quotes, single quotes is enough, right. But in the see when I do, I will get the data. So, if I want to add something 2010, see, because 2010 is an integer, you are unable to add to the var. So, the same way with the SSIS also. So, in order to do that, there is one data type called DTSTR. So, just drag and drop the DTSTR. So, this is a length. So, here will be the length of 4, right, just give 4 comma. Code page by default give 1252, I wrongly deleted the column, yeah. So, when you do this, now that here will be converted into the integer var, and now you can see, DynamicQuery, see here, because it is having 0 during the runtime, the automatically that year will become 2010. So, it will be having, so that that query is dynamically evaluated during the runtime. So, now I have added the query. See one thing, even though I have created the variable, right, when I see here, it is there normally, but actually the thing is that you should also, now basically in the 2012 versions, okay, just I will click it and see the properties, view properties. See one more thing, I will have that value, but the default I need to make this evaluate expression to true, okay. So, when I make the evaluate expression to true, so whatever, see when I made it as prior to this, there was no value in this value field, but after making the evaluate expression to true, then you can see that value. That is for the 2012 versions. So, prior to 2012 version, how you are going to do? You are going to select the variable, click on the view, go to the properties window, there you will write the expression here, and after that you will evaluate expression to true. That is, see, when I evaluate, I will get the value here, okay. Now, if you do not have, let us say control C, cancel, I will just delete this expression, everything. Yeah, actually, yeah, I will just go here, select it, view properties, expression as something false. See, there is no expression in my thing, and see there is no value here also. But when I directly go and when I paste it here, okay, automatically there is a 2012, see, automatically when I see the properties window, automatically it will be selected the evaluate expression to true, okay. That is in 2012, but prior to 2012, remember you should go to here, write expression, and after that you need to make the evaluate as expression as true. Like you need to select that variable, and for that variable view the properties, and for the properties you need to make that expression as true, okay. So remember, this is the thing for prior to 2012 versions. Now you no need, just you click on the expression button, you can paste it and okay, automatically it will be made as true. So okay, but in the prior to 2012 version you will not have this expression window only. So now we are good. So what I am going to do, go to the data flow task, in the source,
change the expression.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, who is this?
Prior to 2012, this is Monica.
Yeah, there is
We
no,
should just change the expression to true, and
yeah, you need to give the expression also in the properties. So this is the properties window, right? You will click on that and you will go to the properties window.
okay.
Oh, one thing, I need to select this variable. Yeah. So here you need to make the evaluate expression. First you will write the expressions. After that you need to make the expression as true. Then only you can see that value. Let's say I see here, when I give the false, see there is no value here. During the runtime there is no value. When I give it to true, then only that expression will evaluate, and whatever the output you get, see, when I evaluate this, whatever the output you get from this expression, when I come down here, so it is where select star from dbo.company, where year equal to 0, right. So whatever the value you get, that value will be stored in the value during the runtime. If you don't give it, if you give it as false, the expression will not execute and you will not have no value. But if I give it as true, that expression will execute, and whatever the value you got, the outcome from that value will be stored here. See, select star from year equal to 0, right. During the runtime it will be written, because you are adding that year, right. During the runtime what happened, that year will become 2010, and the 2000 instead of 0 you will have the 2010 in the query. See now, when I will go to the company, just click on this. So just here instead of this, just I will go to the SQL command from variable, select that variable query, done. See, whatever the output you got from the query you will be having here. Just I will click OK. Okay, now what I am doing, what I will do, just right click on this, I will just right click on this, and it is, I will just create a edit breakpoints, pre-execute and post-execute. Okay. Now see, when I execute this query, before pre-execute and post-execute, let us see that query. I will go to the debug, go to the windows, click on the locals, click on the variables. See now, before it is a pre-execute, what is the value you might be having in the query? See, the year equal to 0, and you can see year also is 0 here. But now I will again start the package. See now, year is 2010, and you can see the query is also 2010. Automatically it is being updated here. Okay. So that's way.
Okay.
So in that way you can dynamically create the query. So now currently we are dynamically creating that query based on that year. That is also other way to do. That is nothing but it is a concept of dynamically creating the query, right. In the variable you are dynamically creating, during the runtime you are creating the query, right. So like in the SQL Server also we add that, we are going to see at the end of the completion of this SSIS and SSIS and T-SQL, we are going to see about that. Oh sorry, I am just disabling it, enable. I will just remove this. In order to remove the data, that breakpoints, right click, edit breakpoints, remove them, that is it. Okay. Okay, like that you can play around with the breakpoints. I just shown only one thing, but you can see on error different things, on warning, on information, on task fail, on progress, like that you can create many breakpoints. Okay. So we are good with this.